Hi, Leo. Okay, so your overall energy is crib, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. We love that. First card is axe, forces working against you. The second card was two-faced friend, well, cat, a two-faced friend. And it's interesting because that card came flying out. So I feel like you definitely have somebody who's like extremely fake or fraudulent in your energy and they don't want to be exposed, but I feel like they will be exposed this year. And the last card is bread, period of prosperity and abundance. So let's clarify. So with Axe, I feel like your priorities are shifting. I feel like your perspective is shifting as well too. I don't know, for some of you guys, you could be new parents this year, so congratulations. But for some of you guys, if that's not what's on the table, I think you're just really assessing who's in your team, who's in your environment. And I feel like with the hermit, I do see you having an introspective moment. I do see you self-reflecting and really taking stock of where you're trying to be. And I feel like you're shifting and growing and evolving. And I do see you closing the door on certain people who I feel like you feel like are not serving you, but also don't match the light within you, if that makes sense. I feel like there's a lot of lessons that you've had to learn the hard way, maybe about friendships as well too, maybe about fake friends. There's a lot of wisdom that you hold. And I feel like you have that inner strength within you and you're tapping into that inner strength and you're using your discernment and you're not afraid and you're trusting spirit too. I don't know if you can see the bird in the back. And you're not you're holding people more accountable this year. That's what it feels like. I feel like your mindset is shifting and you're holding yourself accountable with this hermit because you're looking within to figure out what are certain things that you need to release, let go of, reframe, change your perspective on. And I feel like you're also reassessing other people in your life and you're not afraid to cut people off. You're not afraid, especially people who don't serve you or who have your best interest. Is there anything else you want to tell me about Axe Spirit? Yeah, I feel like oof, I feel like you attract a lot of people. I honestly want to say I feel like you attract the crazies as well too with this Knight of Swords. I feel like you attract a lot of people in your orbit because you are beautiful, because you are charismatic, because you are bold, but also don't forget you were also very protected, right? So it doesn't matter if people want to argue with you, if people want to distract you, if people want to rush in and now all of a sudden express how much you mean to them, you need to stand firm on your convictions and you need to stand 10 toes down. So let's get into this two-faced friend. Yeah, so with Kat, a two-faced friend, you definitely have some up around you. This person's a fool. This person, and I was picking up reckless energy with this Knight of Swords. You have somebody who's reckless in your world, Leo. Somebody who's very foolish, somebody who doesn't think things through, somebody who rushes in, someone who's impulsive, somebody who doesn't listen to other people. I feel like that's what's going on, and you're walking away. I'm telling you, you're walking away. You don't have time for people's lies, for people's games, for people's manipulations, for people to try to win at all costs, for people to try to compete with you, for people who are too stuck in their own ego. You don't have time for that. You're holding back your energy. But what I'm mostly hearing about, you're holding back your love. I feel like you love a lot and you love deeply, and I feel like you also crave love as well too. But it's like you know your worth now, and you're not allowing anybody just to have access to you anymore. You have your guard up. You're creating that barrier with you and this reckless individual. Yeah, I feel like you're just not playing this game anymore with this individual. Not to say that you were trying to entertain or enable them, because I'm not saying that either, but it's going to take all the strength within you to hold back. It's going to take all the strength within you to forgive and to process your emotions. This is somebody that you're letting go. And it feels like it's going to be heavy. Like, I feel like this is somebody where you really are going to have to. It's not that it. I don't want to say it's not that it's not going to hurt you, because for some of you guys, it may not hurt you because you may be like, screw this person. But for some, it may hurt you. But I feel like there's something about a blockage. And I feel like this person, you love them so freely, and there really wasn't, for some of you guys, like you were loving them unconditionally, right? And I'm not saying that you need to put conditions on people, but there needs to be mutual respect. There needs to be reciprocity. There needs to be somebody who is, like I said, respecting you. And it's gonna take a lot of your strength, your inner strength, to let this person go and to continue to let this person go. Because, like I said, I see you walking away because this person is not emotionally fulfilling you. And I think you realize that. I think also maybe you may have also had a bunch of blockages within yourself. And now that you are, like I said, in this beginning, you're discovering, there's a lot of things you're discovering about yourself this year. And I think you're going to be like, not only can I fill my own voids and I don't need people to fill my voids or this person to fill my void, but I know I deserve more. Like you've been settling for less than what you deserve when it comes to this individual loving you. And this doesn't have to be a romantic person. This could be platonic, this could be family, however it fits into your story. But I think you're going to realize, like, wow, I've been loving this person with the full heart and they've been loving me wholeheartedly. It's time for me to put that love back into myself and it's time for me to walk away from this fake individual. So let's talk about bread. So when I clarify bread, I got the 10 of Pentacles. We love to see this. I'm telling you, for some of you guys, you could be starting a family, or maybe for some of you guys, you could be walking away from somebody who, like I said, maybe you could be starting a family with, but maybe you can co-parent. It doesn't necessarily mean that you guys have to be together. But if that is not your storyline, what I'm seeing is there is going to be a period of prosperity and abundance, like they said with this 10 of Pentacles. I feel like your spirit guides are helping you when it comes to this journey of obtaining the money that you desire and that you deserve. I see you putting in the work, building a strong foundation to have that financial prosperity keep pouring in for you and for your family, creating that generational wealth. I see that happening for you. Don't try to do everything so fast with this Knight of Wands. Have a plan in place. Don't burn yourself out trying to get to this Ten of Pentacles. The pentacles take time, takes months to years, right? So it's like, I'm not saying that, oh my God, it's going to take you forever to gain that money, but it's, you want to be slow with it because what does it say? Just as fast as money can come in, that's as fast as it can leave. And spirit wants you to actually, like I said, take your time with this journey. It's all about the journey, and spirit wants you to take your time with it. So this is beautiful. Like I said, you're going to be having your period of prosperity and abundance, your little 10 of Pentacles. And I'm so proud of you, Leo. And so, if this resonates, thank you for liking the video. Thank you for following. Thank you for commenting down below. If you would like to work with me, the link is in my bio. And until next time, bye, Leos.